What's up, gamers? Do you want to make your text stand out in your videos? Stick around because I'm going to show you an easy way to add this digital flicker effect to your text. It's time to level up. What's up, gamers? You may have seen this recent post on my Instagram. Today, I'm going to show you how I created this flicker effect in Adobe After Effects. Let's get started. All right, first up, I am going to create a new composition by hitting the New Comp button. I'm going to make this 1920 by 1080 and hit OK. And I'm going to drop in my background layer, and we'll get to this animation some other time. This is a bit more in-depth. Today we're going to just animate our text. So now we're going to use the text tool to create our text. Call of Duty Black Ops. I'm going to bring this down a lot smaller, and then I'm going to change this font to Futura Bold. I don't want it to be italic. And I'm just going to center it. And on the second layer, I'm going to say Cold War. There we go. And then I'm going to select this second layer, and I'm going to change this to Dr. Glitch font. And I'm going to bring this up maybe about 110. And I want this to be italicized. And I'm using the Align tool to just center this horizontally and vertically. Now, with the layer selected, I am going to use the arrow tool right here to go open this up. And on the right-hand side, there's this sections with Animate and a little play button. If you click on the play button, it'll open up some options for you. Go ahead and choose opacity. And with your playhead at the beginning of the timeline, with your opacity, you want to bring that all the way down to 0. And then open up the range selector. And we're going to add a keyframe by clicking on this stopwatch. So I'm going to click that, and that adds a keyframe to the timeline. I'm going to move ahead about 20 frames or so. And at that point, I'm going to bring this all the way back up to 100. And now, next up, I'm going to open up the advanced section here. And right now, as you can see, if I just kind of scroll through this, it reveals my text one letter at a time in order, but I want it to be randomized. So with that text still selected, randomize order, make sure that that's turned on. Now when you scroll through, you can kind of see that it's random. But it kind of plays through kind of slowly, and I want it to flicker kind of quick. So one way we can change that is the random seed at the beginning of the timeline with our playhead. Click the stopwatch, and then bring it forward to 20 frames. And then I'm going to bring this up to maybe, I don't know, 70 or 80. Now when I scroll through, this should flicker fast and random. And that's pretty cool. One thing I'm noticing, if I stop here, some of the letters you can see fade on and off instead of flicker. And I want them just to basically just flash on and have no sort of fade to them. So I'm going to go over here to smoothness and bring that down all the way down to 0. That way there is no fade to any of the letters. They only are on or off. All right, that'll about do it for today's episode. Feel free to like, subscribe, and drop any questions you may have in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay frosty.